Shedeur Sanders was expecting to go in the first round, and he slipped all the way down. Not the second round, not the third round, not the fourth round, the fifth round.
And you sound like LeBron James.
I know.
And you know what, man? I tell you, I got scared, and I thought I was thinking, could he go undrafted? I mean,
you see people go undrafted every day, and they do the walk-on thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. But Shedeur Sanders has his opportunity to be an NFL quarterback.
Yeah,
it was a little crazy, but that the Sanders family comes with a lot of hype. I mean, his daddy backed it up on the field, but when you have that kind of hype around you, everything is magnified. Now all of a sudden, he's cocky, he's arrogant. I mean, and he said some. He did say some stuff, but I guess there was a feel that the NFL thought he needed to be humbled, and I don't know. I mean, okay, so Shedeur Sanders may need to be humbled, but and I was just talking about this to y'all earlier. Johnny Manziel, when he was up in the draft, said we're gonna wreck the league, and he got drafted.
Hold on, Vic. Time out. The hell, something going on?
with what?
With what?
Because Vic sounded like a robot. He sounded like he kept going in and out. You sound like a robot. Now you sound good. Good.
All right, so good now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right,
but
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy night.
How you say first is Craig that don't want to be seen. Now Vic don't want to be heard. What's going on, man?
I want to be heard. But yeah. I know that the Sanders haters they're just having a field day at this, and there was even a story of a crank call that someone made to Shedeur while he was waiting, which was really messed up.
It was both of them.
Oh, both of them. Oh wow, yeah. That's just that.
Hey, it may be on our part because one of the kids from the Giants supposedly got a hold of the number,
right?
Gave it to these frat friends. Boom. Yeah,
I heard it was the defensive coordinator for Atlanta Falcons' son that one that did it.
Oh shoot, that's two. Well, it might because it was two now. One was with Shedeur, the other one was. Yeah. It might have been two.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's great. But Shedeur Sanders, he's a Cleveland Brown. So your thoughts, fellas? Yeah.
Craig, what you got?
Yeah.
Or should he have gone undrafted to go to Cleveland?
and then go to the team he wanted to go
to? Dang.
Craig, what's your thoughts on the big dog?
I mean, I think it's wrong about the prank calls and everything. And I think that the league is sending a message. However, it ain't trash to back it up. Give him a chance to back it up. His dad did.
Yeah.
Dad was probably one of the most arrogant people in the league.
He's the most talented too.
Yeah.
He backed it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, he didn't back it up. He backed it up. He did more than back it up.
A couple NFL players were talking about it. One person, obviously close to me, Dak Prescott. Dak was saying he'd get on the field and prove a lot of people wrong.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the guy do that. I'm hoping that he get a chance to get out there and prove some people wrong. I think that he has enough confidence in himself because his father instilled that in him. So I don't think that he's going to be, lacking any confidence based on how he plays on the field. Just give him a shot. Just give him a shot, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
that's it. Damon, what about you, big dog?
Like I said, I don't think you can humble anybody that's with God. So, I don't think he was raised by a man that you couldn't humble. They was raised by a man that came in boisterous,
yes,
cocky, arrogant,
Right.
But he also said at the same time, that's a whole nother character. Deion Sanders is one. Prime time, he had to do that to keep people away from him and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm sure he told his sons that also. Maybe they don't know how to cut it on and off right now. But, you know, I think in a family, because I don't think Shadow would sit up there and be like, he's funny all the time. You see him on camera and stuff.
Yeah.
The only time I didn't see him funny is when his sister came up and sat in the chair and they was calling her fine, explicit. And he was real with that. He was like, nah. Huh?
That was doing a draft?
No. I guess he was on a stream.
Oh,
and
okay.
And the chat was coming out saying certain things, and you know, I wouldn't want you to talk about my mother or my daughter or anybody like that either.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all may think it's cool, but not over here. And he stood on that. And I guess the mother was sitting up there trying to oh, don't worry about that. That's what they do. And my man was like, nah, that's not what we do.
Disrespect.
Yeah, that's not what we do. Not gonna call my sister fine. SHT. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
He turned around and told him to block that dude. And anybody that come on my chat, block them too. Right. So I see a little serious side to him.
Yeah.
He's not all funny, jokes. He can stand on business too. So
and he was signed as an undrafted free agent.
No, he went to Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay,
yeah.
You say he was undrafted and he got signed to Tampa?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So,
but
go ahead, D. My bad.
Oh, but I think those brothers is gonna be okay. Like you said, they don't lack confidence. They might have just to learn. They're gonna have to learn because they haven't been in the NFL. You can hear all war stories from your daddy all you want to, and times have changed. So you're gonna have to, you know, assimilate at some point in time. Because like we was talking earlier, this is a business.
Yep.
They got people that buy into this. So you're gonna have to do that so you can make your money also. You can't just sit up there and just talk how you want to talk. So but I think they're gonna be great when they get in. I think they're gonna show improve.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I can see a little bit of concern because they basically had their dad coaching them up to this point in their career as a head coach. I mean, they've had other coaches.
Yeah.
I can see we're kind of having a question. Okay, how are they going to adjust to not having daddy on the field coaching them all the time? I mean,
I got you.
Not on the sidelines in the office stuff. You know that's gonna be whispering in their ears, kind of guide them through the business part of being in the NFL. But I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, same here.
So before I get started, I just want to say, I meant to say this in the beginning, man. Shout out to hometown kid Manning born and raised. Linebacker Aaron Smith for South Carolina State. He just signed undrafted with New York Jets. Congratulations to him.
Congratulations.
You do big things, brother. Proud of you. Hey, man, keep grinding. Hey, Aaron, I just want you to know you there now. Don't quit. You ain't made it yet. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. You're almost there, young man, but congratulations, all right? All right, so this right here is to pretty much everyone. Not you guys, because I know you guys watch sports and y'all pay attention to everything and y'all don't get emotional about certain things. Unless Cowboys win or losing.
Victor. Hit the button, Victor.
Hold on.
That's the only time you get emotional. That's the only time you get emotional.
Who's a Cowboy fan in here?
Okay.
Craig, man.
Craig.
Hey, put the hat on, man. Put the hat on.
Damn, Craig.
I put the hat up until they win again.
Hey, Craig. It don't matter. Hey, my son's a Cowboy fan, so you got one up. You got one up to put it in. He's talking in my ear and here. You got it. Yeah, hey, before you go, I want to say Dallas made some great picks.
Yeah, we did all right.
We'll see. We'll see.
Look when I even try to give you a compliment in the alley. You look at you, Craig.
Yeah.
Oh,
You sound like a typical. You sound like a Cowboy fan too, man. I get it.
No,
Your
no,
son
no,
watches. You trying to make him feel better. I understand.
One.
I get it.
I am a Giants promoter. Look, you're right. My GM, my office suck, but that's what I am. I'm not the loser of anything. Y'all know this. It is what it is.
I can't throw you. I can't throw you an alley on that. Y'all fumbled the ball when y'all let say.
Hey, bro, your office is just like mine. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You trading running backs, bringing them back. Please don't do. Hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and do your thing, man. They don't know nothing about sports.
Victor, remember what I told you?
It's pretty much for the people.
I hear you.
It's pretty much for the people that don't know anything about sports and always think if something don't go somebody's way that you like, racism is involved. Nah. Racism is not involved in this situation, guys, because I'm going to tell you this. Some of you guys didn't have this same issue with Spencer Rattler. Shedeur Sanders and Spencer Rattler through their whole college career basically have the same stat. And Spencer Rattler was drafted in the 5th round of the NFL draft also. If you don't believe me, look it up. I'll read all to you. Shedeur played 35 games. Spencer played 48. Shedeur threw for 10,578 yards. Spencer threw for 10,807 yards. Now, Shedeur had more TDs, 123. Spencer had 77. Interceptions, Shedeur had 21. Spencer had 32. Completion percentage are exactly the same, 68.5%. Passer rating, Shedeur has 163. Spencer has 152. Rushing TDs, Shedeur 9. Spencer 16. I'm just saying, they stats are equal. So nobody had that same issue with Spencer falling down in the draft when he was at once looking at a first round draft pick also. So I say this to say this. Guys, all they have to do with Shedeur, right? Attitude, not saying he's a bad kid, not saying he has a negative attitude, not saying that he's a little too extremely humble, because I'm like, y'all know my motto, fuck humble, be hungry. That's my motto. But sometimes you got to play the game. Meaning, Craig, Damian, Vic, we all been on job interviews. Are we bringing ourselves to the job interview?
No, not at all.
Craig, Vic, are we bringing ourselves to the job interview? We're bringing our representative, right?
Yeah.
We telling them pretty much, even though we know we're going to dominate the job, we're going to do a damn good job at the job. We're telling what we want to hear because we're trying to get in. Correct?
Yes.
And that's pretty much what the NFL was doing to Shedeur, in my opinion. In college, since Jackson State, in Colorado, when you're doing all this, calling yourself legendary, and you really haven't done anything yet. That's kind of like, that's a lot of things that the NFL scouts, owners don't want to hear or see. They want you to be humble. You just said something good, man. You can't humble a man of God. You can't. But they ain't trying to hear that. Eli Manning didn't do that. Peyton Manning didn't do that. Now I'm gonna say, what's the guy named play for Tampa now? Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield slightly did it, but he was a dog in college too, though. He went high
all day.
He's a dog in college. Travis Hunter, look at him. He's a cornball. They like cornballs. You know what I'm saying? Be a little corny. You know what I'm saying? Be a little corny, man. You might go and get up there. All I'm saying is, don't be yourself, but stop not being. What I'm trying to say, you can be yourself, but when you're trying to get a certain position, sometimes you might want to lower the temperature a little bit. You're not your dad.
Right. Got you.
You're not your dad. Your dad is one of only. You know what I'm saying? He could have do that back in the day.
No.
I hope Shedeur kill it. I really do. I'm rooting for him. I hope he sit out a year, learn from Joe Flacco, learn the game, and I hope he dominates his second year of the season. But I really, truly think that racism has nothing to do with this, guys. I really think they was trying to pretty much like, hey, young man, we know who you are. We know who you are. We see you. But we're not going to play by your terms.
That's a fact.
And that's just my honest opinion. Everything. Like we had a conversation last couple weeks ago with Samuel Lee Fudge in reference to the Metcalf stabbing the kid, right? I mean, the guy stabbing Metcalf. Everything don't have nothing to do with racism, man. Sometimes it's just a right or wrong thing. We need to stop just trying to assume everything has something to do with racism when it doesn't. Especially if you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Anybody got something to say on that?
You don't think that what's his name? Quarterback for Carolina. Cam was arrogant coming out.
Hold on, no. We talked about that too. I meant to bring that up. When Cam first came to the league, Cam was buttoned up. Yes, sir, no, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Once he got established, Cam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What he say? Then he opened up.
Yeah. He was buttoned up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. His owner told him to cover up his tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played the game. He played. It's all that, man. Life is a game, bro. Sometimes, I mean, this is the definition. Dave Chappelle said it. This is when keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life is a game, bro. Whether we like it or not, whether we want to be ourselves or not. If you're trying to get to a certain position in life, a certain status, you might have to play that game. And I'm not saying you cool it. I'm not saying
read the room.
Exactly. Read the room. Exactly. Read the room.
Some people don't know how to read the room.
And black people, check this out. Black folks, it's particularly our people. Just because I'm saying that doesn't mean I'm being Uncle Tom. Doesn't mean I'm cooning. I'm just giving you real life facts.
Do you know what Uncle Tom was?
Yeah, Uncle Tom wasn't that. Uncle Tom wasn't that
Yeah,
kind of.
dude, don't even let me go there.
Uncle Tom was a good guy. Hey man, I get into
That's a whole other story.
Great
That's a whole other story.
Yeah, it is another story. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I just want you know, sometimes when you say things, people think you're acting a certain way. Nah, man. Sometimes you gotta play the game, man. You got to play the game, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big perception thing, and like I said, the whole family comes with a lot of hype, and it's just both ends. So, and this draft, I mean, realistically, you had 4 teams that were looking for a starting quarterback. Every other team not so ready. So if those 4 teams ain't drafting you, and you got all this flash and hype around you, the other teams are looking for a backup. But like, okay, do you want a backup that has that much hype behind them, sitting behind your starting quarterback?
I heard somebody say that. They said when he plays, who you think they're gonna boo, and who you think because they're gonna boo the quarterbacks you got out there because they want to see a Sanders.
That first incomplete pass, put it in Shedeur.
Or the first interception.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I mean, let's be real. The Browns are looking for a quarterback every draft.
I said this before you came on.
No, the Browns are thirsty for a quarterback.
Hey, Craig, I told him this before you came on. I said, actually, what the Browns did was pretty smart because if Shedeur become that guy, they got him for cheap for 4 years. They tried him for the 5th round.
Yeah.
On the low.
Yeah, they still got a Deshaun Watson contract they got to pay out.
He's going.
Watson.
Watson.
He's going.
I think it's going to be Joe Flacco. I hope Joe Flacco starts. Shedeur, it's going to probably be a battle between him and Deshaun Watson for the second quarterback.
Let me tell you something, man. I can't get with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco has no emotion. I mean, damn. Whether he throw a touchdown or interception, you don't even know when you look and put the camera on.
Hey, tell us how you really feel.
Hey,
Craig mad because
Craig mad because
they don't got him. Cowboys don't got him.
Oh man. No, I got you though. I never liked Flacco when he was in Baltimore either. I never liked him.
That was all that defense. It was that defense and Ray Rice.
There you go.
Of course.
That's all it was. But yeah, man, shout out, congratulations, Shedeur. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm keeping it 100. We're gonna move on to the next subject. Shiloh, dude, you definitely ain't your daddy, bro. You cannot read the offense.
No, he can't. I saw that.
You're like,
but I seen him tackle and I seen him hit.
He will bust your head open. He's Bob Sanders. His style is Bob Sanders.
He should play for Pittsburgh. He played like them.
Yeah.
Trying to tear your head off.
He played like an old school Steeler, man. But he cannot
don't play like his daddy.
He don't cover like his dad, but he don't hit like his dad either. He hit.
Oh yeah, he hit. Yeah. Well, he'd be knocking the balls. Pause. He'd be knocking the balls out.
Yeah, he got bricks for legs, man. He can't run up a damn, bro.
No.
Neither one of them, though. Neither one of them got their dad.
Legs. He got the speed. He just don't know how to change direction.
Yeah. Still.
He's still. If somebody juke him, he gone.
Yeah.
He going right past him.
But I like you said, Damon, I hope Pittsburgh end up picking him. I know he's with Tampa Bay right now, but I want to see him in the Steelers uniform. He fits that profile. The way
he hit like them guys up there. I'm like,
yeah.
Why? He don't play like his daddy.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing he do is when he get an interception, he do the dance like his daddy, and it's kind of awful, but he play like the Steeler boys. He be hitting.
Yeah. Well, my Steelers need a quarterback.
He's a thumper.
You said your what?
My Steelers need a quarterback.
Yeah, they have so many quarterbacks, and they could have grabbed somebody up.
Now I'm surprised. I'm really surprised Pittsburgh. I thought he was gonna go to either Pittsburgh or New Orleans. Them two teams.
Yeah. But Pittsburgh is probably praying for Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why.
You said they praying?
I think they are.
He got hurt.
I don't know
why. He got hurt with the Jets.
I
didn't really play. Why you want?
His first one the Jets after 5 minutes.
You talking about arrogant?
Hey, but Craig, check this out, Craig. What I just said. When Aaron Rodgers got in the league and proved himself, that when he showed his personality. He was buttoned up and everything before he got in, right?
Yeah.
Once he got on that field and started balling, that's when his personality came out, right? Yes. Play the game. Aaron Rodgers played the game.
Yeah. I think all quarterbacks do that. What's his name? What's the one that played the Pittsburgh, the quarterback? Ben Roethlisberger. There you go.
Yeah, Big Ben.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then all the troops started coming out that boy.
Big Ben. Hey, Big Ben.
I don't even know. It's already out there, but I'm just saying.
Once he got off the field, Ben was gonna do what he wanted.
Yeah. But I tell you, every NFL quarterback has got to have a level of arrogance about. I mean, there's only one starting quarterback on every team.
Right. But you need a
quarterback. And you're right. Every NFL quarterback does have to have that confidence, but hey, man, sometimes keep that shit to yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Talk about it in the locker room. Not everybody want to hear that. Hey, trust me, I love Shedeur Sanders because I love it because it's something I would do. You know what I'm saying? I love it, but I know that's going to turn certain people off. Yeah. So I know I'm trying to get to a certain position. I'm gonna dial it down just a tad bit. And once I get on and I do my thing. Oh shit! You know how they say people when you get money, you just more of who you really are.
Right.
Oh man, when I start balling, it's on.
It's on. Well, look, I see them comparing. I know you're trying to get off this subject, but I know they're trying to compare the Sanders to the Mannings. That man, well, one, Archie Manning wasn't that guy. He was above average quarterback.
Right.
That's
He
wasn't like out there. Thank you. So when his sons came in, they came in humble. It wasn't flashy. They ain't doing that. That's why they got all the endorsements and stuff like that. They did endorsements together because they came in humble and they know there's a program that if you want to get this money, follow it.
Right.
And I understand, like I said, he's young. You ain't your daddy. There's a new age. You're gonna have to sit up there, eat that humble pie real quick.
Yeah.
Keep your head on the swivel, see where you at, and just move like you should move. That's it.
Word.
So,
hey, while we on that, so I want to ask y'all a question. Maybe y'all can help me out because I always want to know this question since we brought up the Mannings. What the hell Archie Manning did in the NFL?
He got crushed. That man got sacked more times.
I'm trying because how you become the first? How you become the first family of the NFL when your dad didn't do anything? The only person that's really good, to be honest with you, in my humble opinion, my personal opinion, is Peyton.
Peyton.
Eli got lucky winning that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He just threw that bitch up in the air.
We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We know he was lucky. We know he was lucky on 2 Super Bowls. We know that.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
He caught it on top of his head.
Hey, look, man.
Hey, listen.
Well, one, he didn't catch it on top of his head. He caught it in the helmet. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point.
I agree with Cam Newton, right? If Eli Manning go in the Hall of Fame, Cam Newton go in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, no question.
Oh, definitely.
No question.
Definitely.
To me, Eli was average.
If you've been an NFL MVP,
Eli never been an MVP.
Phil Simms was.
He's the only great quarterback y'all had for the Giants, man.
Stop it. We had Jeff Hostetler too.
Are we going to the next one? That man just bring up Phil Simms.
Hey man, it's championship hour here, man. It's the only thing I got something to glass to right now. Look, my team suck, man. Damn. Can I reminisce? That's my era, son.
Man, the only good thing about the Giants, man, they're gonna see Sierra gonna be at every game. That's the only good thing, man.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Have her dance at halftime, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got Abdul Carter. Something might happen, a little something. We got a little defense and stuff.
Oh man, we gonna see. We gonna see.
We'll talk about the preseason.
We're gonna be
all right.
Please.
All right. Our next topic. Let's call this segment a title that one of my dad's songs called